son lost it. And I'm like, why are you crying? She was, this is the music from Jurassic Park. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, shit. Here we go. The 15-minute morning show podcast. What was that scary?
Is that Alex?
That was my best impression of Elvis's husband, Alex.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm butt dialing someone. Hold on. Let me.
Danielle FaceTimed me earlier today during the show. I was like, "Are you okay? What's happening?"
Sorry.
Oh, no.
That was my mom. She's gonna see
guys,
my butt.
we keep I keep my phone in the front pocket, so we call it dick dialing. Did I dick dial you?
How does that happen, though? Isn't your phone always on lock? Like, how does that happen?
It is, but sometimes it rubs it the right way. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so
Instead
there's
of a
Froggy.
fingerprint, you have your penis print as your phone opener?
No, I guess I do. Hello, Froggy.
Hello.
And there's Danielle, and there's Scotty B,
Hi.
and there's Gandhi, and Scary, and there's Straight Nate, and there's Brody and his pooch. Hi, puppy.
That's Percy.
It's Percy. Percy the puppy.
Hi, Percy.
And there's producer Sam with her wonky eyeball, and there's Garrett.
Yep.
Hey, Garrett. Hey. So, where do you want to start, Straight Nate?
Well, we were having a conversation earlier, which we've had a million times before, but I think bears repeating. Movies people haven't seen that are iconic films that everybody's seen probably 100 times.
Yeah.
Can't say everybody.
99.9% of the population has seen it.
Here's the problem with this. You know, you have to stop assuming that everyone has seen and loved everything you have seen over the years. It's been many years, many films.
Listen, I would say that if it was something obscure, but a movie like Jurassic Park?
Okay,
How have you not
That
seen
one
it?
did
haven't
throw
seen
me
it.
off.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
What?
Okay, hold on.
How's wrong with you?
So wait, hold on.
No, hold on. So Froggy's never seen Jurassic Park. Okay, big deal. Why is that a problem?
Wait.
Right.
So that means you've never seen the Chris Pratt ones either.
No.
That's
Right.
all of them. Yeah.
So that means me, Scotty, and Froggy never seen Jurassic Park. The thing is, but the list of movies of like, oh my God, I can't believe you didn't see that movie. Those films for us don't come anywhere near the oh wow that we have for Gandhi, who hasn't seen E.T. or Star Wars.
I never saw Star Wars.
That's crazy.
I saw Star Wars, but I fell asleep in the theater, and so I technically never saw
Yeah,
it.
Right,
I
and
saw the first one. I didn't see any others. I wasn't that intrigued by the first
boring.
one.
I
I thought it was
was so
boring
bored.
as shit.
I get that like E.T.'s a classic and all that kind of stuff, but those movies were before I was alive. Jurassic Park, you were alive and well. There's no
Maybe
reason
not
to
well.
have not seen Jurassic Park.
Scary's not a good judge because he doesn't go to the movies.
He
So I
doesn't.
wipe him off. But Froggy not seeing Jurassic Park?
Yeah, no.
And Scotty.
Unbelievable.
You know, by
Scotty,
the way, we must say Jurassic Park is quite a great film.
Oh,
Oh,
so
it
good.
really
I
is.
like, and they're all good. I don't know if Chris Pratt was in the first one though. Was
No,
he?
he wasn't.
No.
But that's
He's
what I'm
in
saying. If he didn't see Jurassic Park original, then I'm sure he didn't see the other ones either. 'cause
How
you
will
gotta
I
see
get
that
through the
first.
day?
Exactly. You're going to be fine. You know what? It's the same as Nate always says. You don't know what you don't know. So
I guess
okay.
so.
Do you know
But
that
all
I
you know
only-
is people yell at you.
Yeah.
Do you know that I only saw Goonies for the first time last summer?
Ooh, I
Still
still
haven't
haven't
seen
seen
Goonies.
it.
Really?
You're not
Yeah.
missing anything.
No, I
haven't
didn't.
seen Titanic.
Don't
Who hasn't
spoil
seen
it.
Classic.
Titanic?
I haven't.
Scotty and I saw Titanic together for the very first time.
Garrett's
Oh,
never seen
that's
Garrett,
so
you've never
cute.
seen
That's
Titanic?
So romantic.
I know interest. I know how the story ends.
Yeah, you do.
Now Froggy's outraged.
But don't spoil it.
Well, I mentioned Top Gun on the show, and there were people that hadn't seen Top Gun, and I was shocked.
Never saw it.
I turned it on and turned it right off. I'm like, ugh, this
I
is
love
vomit.
Top
Oh
Gun.
my God.
Can I
Top
be
Gun
honest? Tom
my
Cruise
favorite.
killed Goose in that movie.
What?
Maverick
Spoiler
killed
alert.
Goose.
Spoiler alert.
Well,
No.
I guess I'm not going to see it now.
No, the movie's fucking 35 years old, people. Give
Oh
it
my
a
gosh,
Complain
I
about that
fast
shit
forward
all the time.
I
Okay,
used
you
to
know
fast
what?
forward that scene. I would fast forward that scene, and I would fast
Why?
forward when Mufasa died in Lion King.
Terrible.
Because I didn't want to see whenever. Look, spoiler alert. When Goose hits the top of the plane and you know he's dead, I'm like, oh shit, here it comes, and I'm like, fast forward. I don't want to watch it again.
But admit it,
Plane gets a
Danielle.
goose?
If Maverick wasn't being such a hot rod and show off,
That's
that
the
shit
problem.
wouldn't have happened.
Well, and he's always asking
Maverick.
for those flybys, and everyone's always telling him no.
I've never seen Frozen, so fuck all you.
By the way, you basically all just gave the entire script of
Yeah.
Top Gun.
Well,
Yeah.
really, if you haven't seen it, really,
Yeah, but
poo-poo
not
on you.
we didn't give the part where he pushes Kelly McGillis against the wall and makes out with
Oh
her
my
during
gosh. That's the
Take My
best
Breath Away
scene.
Berlin.
Which, but by the
can't-
way, try that in real life and watch how terribly wrong it goes.
But
Right.
wait. Then when she's driving like a maniac and he's chasing her and he gets out of the car and he slams the door and he goes, my flying maybe blah blah blah, but let me tell you something, and then it gets so hot after that I can't even handle it. Oh my
That's
god!
why I cover my eyes when it gets hot. I'm like, oh no.
I thought Top Gun was a volleyball movie growing up, so I never had interest in it. So I had no idea, and then I never went forward of watching it because I was like, why do I want to watch a volleyball movie?
When that Kenny Loggins song plays, hanging out with the boys. Do we have that?
What?
Hey,
I never saw Footloose either.
Speaking of, let me get to this in a minute. Speaking of Top Gun, did you guys see the Val Kilmer documentary, which is
Not
just
yet.
fantastic? No. Wow, it's very, very, very powerful.
Yep.
Is that
really
the one where they
good.
had to redo his voice and digitize it, and it sounds perfect?
No, as a matter of fact, the voiceover in the film is his son reading his words. But I know they did that later in another situation.
Well,
but no,
speaking of,
yeah, go ahead, Brody.
No, go ahead, Elvis.
No, I'm done, really, actually.
It's on Amazon, by the way.
Speaking of
the
Val Kilmer and Top Gun, if you haven't seen Val Kilmer in Top Secret, that's a movie you need to watch. It's made by the same people that made Airplane, so if you like that style of comedy, Val Kilmer is hilarious.
I liked him in The Doors as Jim Morrison.
Oh, very good, yeah.
He was sexy as hell. Anyway, back to you.
I saw a classic film last week that people have been telling me, I guess since it came out in the late 80s, early 90s, that I had to see it. It was one of the greatest baseball films of all time with Robert Redford, The Natural. I had never seen it, and I'm a huge baseball fan. So I watched it finally, and I was terribly disappointed and let down.
What?
I feel like, I think you need to see it in the moment it comes out to fully appreciate the script and the filming and the moment. But watching it now, it was really hokey, boring, and
Oh,
slow.
come on. That's a classic. 1984. Had Wilford Brimley in it.
Classic doesn't mean anything.
Hey, why are you yelling at him?
Because it's a great movie. By the way, that movie, growing up, I thought that was about my grandfather because my grandfather played baseball, and here I am 4 years old. I'm like, hey, let's watch Grandpa.
Did your grandfather look like Robert Redford?
No, but he did have, his number was number 9, so I'm like, oh, okay, that's Grandpa in the movie.
So pure.
And now you
Well,
are.
my father was an Air Force
He
pilot, and you ruined Top Gun for me.
Wait, did your grandpa play like professional baseball?
He had the opportunity in the 40s to play for, I don't know, the Cubs or the Tigers or something, but that's back when baseball players made like $500 a year. He's got, like, I got 3 kids. How the fuck can I afford to have a family?
Wow, that's crazy.
So,
Wow, a grandpa who lied to his grandson. Wow.
he's dead now, so fuck you, Brody.
Sorry.
By the way, that's the promo that we'll see on Instagram later on today.
So can we stop yelling at each other if we haven't seen a film? I mean, come on.
Okay,
Did Froggy go see
fine.
Jurassic Park? Can you watch Jurassic
No,
Park?
but
Park
people
is
do the
good.
same thing about TV shows. And like, oh, do you watch? I don't watch that show. What? You're fucking crazy. It's like, I just don't watch that show. Like,
Just maybe once, maybe just as like a family building exercise, we watch Jurassic Park together. I think
Yeah.
we should
Yeah,
do
let's
this.
do it.
Or maybe one film that we all just got yelled at for that we didn't see. We watched that one film.
Sure, fine. I
I'm
wanted
still
to
not
do it as
watching
a team.
Titanic.
And I'm not going to watch Frozen.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay, Gandhi. Well, what movie have we all not seen that we could all watch?
Probably nothing.
Right. So that's why I said we should all pick a movie and.
But the
I mean, I'll watch
majority,
E.T. with
the
you.
biggest number that we got here was Jurassic Park, and that was the one that that shocked everybody else. And Scotty and Scary and Froggy really need to see it. I think you guys would like it.
It is a
I
good-
think
it
it'll
is
make
a
your
good
life
film.
better.
It's
But
so
I don't
good.
think less of you for not seeing
No,
it. That's,
I
that's the
do.
point of
I
my
do.
comment.
I'll say
Really?
this.
You do?
I've been to the place where
Danielle.
Jurassic Park was filmed, but I didn't see Jurassic Park.
You've been
That
to
was in-
Hawaii.
That was in Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, same, Froggy. I did
Exactly.
the same tour off of NCL. We went
Correct.
there. Yes, and I'm sitting there in the woods, and my girlfriend's crying because she goes, "Oh my God, this is so touching." And I'm like, "Why are you crying?" She goes, "This is where it all happened." And I'm like, "I cannot relate."
Correct.
So wait, why would you go if you had no context for what the tour was about?
Because that's
was
what his
interesting.
girlfriend wanted to do, which is the same reason
Yeah.
I went, because it's what Lisa and Kaden wanted to do. But
So why didn't wait a minute? Knowing that you were going to go on this tour, why didn't you prepare and watch the movie ahead?
because I had to watch paint
blah,
dry,
blah, blah.
grass
Froggy.
grow, and an ass to scratch. I just
I
wasn't
got
interested.
Froggy, now that you've been there, maybe you would be interested in seeing it and go, "Oh my God, it's so beautiful." I remember
guys-
going there.
They
You guys
put
went to a location where they filmed a movie that was 90% CGI.
Yeah.
It didn't even happen there.
No. And then they put us in a helicopter, and then
Yep.
the music for Jurassic Park started playing.
That's so cool.
And my girlfriend lost it. And I'm like, "Why are you crying?" She goes, "This is the music from Jurassic Park." I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
If you loved your girlfriend, you'd watch the movie.
I love how they're going to watch Jurassic Park eventually and be like, oh, that's where I went on vacation.
Right, exactly. Other way around.
I mean, it's still a beautiful helicopter ride.
So, what else? What else do you guys want to yell at each other about?
Those getting to know you questions yesterday really set people down a dark path in a
Yeah.
fun
Let's
way.
do that.
Yes.
Getting to know you.
Okay, Elvis, I asked this yesterday, but here you can answer it.
Don't repeat a question.
No, it bears repeating because it's an individual question. What is the first thing you want to see when you wake up?
Oh, Alex.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's a good answer.
Your other half. That should be your answer.
Yep. That's what
If
I said
not,
too.
Oh.
You got some problems.
What if it's not?
Froggy's gonna say his dogs.
Thank you.
he is going to say his dog.
Thank you.
All right,
Okay, they're almost even with Alex. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here's a question. Scary. What do you do to keep fit?
I love how you throw that to him.
What do I do to keep fit? If I did anything, I walk to my food. So,
Oh my God.
if there's a place I want to go in, like, no, in the next town away. I live in Jersey City. Hoboken is about a 10, 15-minute walk.
Yeah.
If I want to go to a restaurant, I will walk to the food.
You's
eat
a
it,
liar.
and
That's
then-
not
I
true,
go with you
Scary.
all the time.
You
You
Uber
you
everywhere.
stay 3 blocks or I Uber.
Oh
That's
my
what you
God.
say.
Jones, don't you
Scary's
dare.
idea of fitness is I'm going to fitness pizza in my mouth. That's about it.
Scary once took a lift to an Uber.
No.
So, Scary, you walk to your food.
I walk to my food.
If it's
To
in
the
the fridge.
fridge.
There you
Yeah.
go.
To the fridge.
He means once he gets out of the Uber, then he walks to the restaurant.
Right.
There you go. All right.
This just came out. Meet the Radio Hall of Fame class of 2021. Our friend Elliot Siegel made the list. He's in the Hall of Fame. Back to you. Back to your game.
All right, Danielle.
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the funniest, how funny are you? Go.
6.
Oh,
I would give you higher.
I'd say
I
7.
would say higher.
Yeah,
I
you
would
make
say
me
a
laugh
7.
a lot.
See, now you think I'm funny. In my house, I'm not funny. I'm just fun.
But you are fun, but sometimes the fun stuff you do
It's
makes
funny.
me cackle. Like your siren makes me cackle. When you
Thank you.
irritate Elvis with your Elmo voice, I really laugh at that. So I don't know if it's fun or funny, but whatever that is, I like it. So I
Thanks,
laugh at
guys.
it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
is it more important to be fun or funny?
Fun.
I think fun should win that.
See, I'm going to tell Sheldon that because he's always like, I'm the funny, you're the fun. And I'm like,
So
okay, whatever.
If you rely on nothing but funny, then I think you're selling yourself short. You got to be fun. Yeah,
I
And
do
we all
stuff
know
in my
people-
house, and I always say, "Well, Danielle would think that's funny," and the answer usually is Danielle laughs at everything. I don't give a
I
shit.
want
She
to
still
be
think it's funny.
fun, but I want my boyfriend to be funny. If William wasn't funny and he was just fun, I feel like I wouldn't enjoy the relationship as much. Like I crack up all the time because of him, so I guess it depends on
Maybe you need a good balance.
good balance. I'm the
Yeah,
fun
both
one.
are good. But we know a lot of people who are funny, but they're assholes to be around. So you're like, nah, I'd take the fun person any day. Like,
True
never-
story.
I feel
True
seen. I feel
story.
seen.
I don't think you're funny. What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry.
Well, you know, but they kind of they work with each other. Sometimes you have to be fun in order to enjoy people who are funny
Right.
or something that is
You
funny.
notice Brody's very quiet right now. Brody, why you're the funny guy. So how come you haven't said a word?
I'm not fun.
Hey, you said it.
No, Scary, you said it like
Scary,
30
that's not
seconds
nice.
ago. I ignored it.
I didn't say
I
anything
wasn't
about
talking
you.
about
We
you.
were talking about you.
Gandhi, Scary went, oh, tell me about it. When somebody said
What's
there's
Scary
people who are
talking about
funny
you?
who aren't
I
fun,
wasn't,
you're like,
I wasn't talking. Oh my God, how much of a complex you have? I wasn't even talking about
How much
you.
of a
wait a
complex have you
minute.
given him?
Well, no,
Thank you, Garrett.
Exactly.
to be fair,
right.
to be fair, you dig at Brody so
Yep.
much, it seemed to me as if it was a dig to Brody.
Yeah.
Today,
Thank you,
today
Elvis
I
Duran.
wasn't. Today I
And
wasn't.
every time the poor
Radio
guy
Hall of
says
Famer
something,
Elvis
you
Duran.
always have
Thank
something
you.
to say. So, you know.
Not today. I wasn't
You know-
taking any digs.
Okay, so Brody claimed, and I'm sure he's just kidding around, that he's funny but not fun. You have to be somewhat fun in order to be funny, because if you're not fun, you don't understand what funny is.
Well,
story.
it depends on whose definition of fun, because I'm fun with people who think I'm fun, but I'm not fun if you like doing things that Scary finds fun. And that's
Right.
not a slam at Scary, but I don't go clubbing and I don't go like on weekend vacations at the spur of the moment. And
Okay.
I don't bungee jump like Gandhi.
I don't think that's fun. I think
well, exactly. But
fun
Gandhi's
is like
fun because
a
everything she
spirit.
does is stuff I don't do.
Wait, one of my fondest moments of Brody was we were in Atlantis, I think, and he and I were walking together at, about where all the restaurants were, and I think I had a stomachache or something, but we had so much fun together. I remember laughing and joking and talking together, and we just had such a great time. It's actually one of my fondest memories of our vacations when we go away.
That was a good time.
Oh.
Yeah.
there you
And I
go.
had chicken parm in my cargo shorts pocket.
You did. You did.
Warm
That's
pockets.
right. He had chicken
See,
parm in his
that's
cargo
not
shorts.
funny. That's fun.
That's like Samson's hair.
I remember that.
And smart.
Scary, maybe you weren't digging it, Brody, but you have conditioned us to think that most of your insults are aimed at him.
That is true.
I'm sorry. Well, I got to back off then. I got to change it.
No, I don't think you should change the thing.
Well, no, we're on the roll now.
No, I'm just pointing out what you're good at. So I guess we're out of time.
Oh, we done?
Okay, I got to tell you. I found this 15-minute morning show podcast much more fun than funny.
Agreed. There you go.
And we all live to see another day, huh?
And we didn't curse.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, you started off with shit.
Yeah, it started out with the word shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's end it with the word shit. Ready? Goodbye, everyone.
Shit!